Hello everyone, welcome back to another banner reaction. I'm DTM as always, and we have with us the first new heroes banner of 2025. Not sure what to expect, honestly. Generally, this new heroes banner is more on like the sleeper side because we're kind of in a lull until anniversary, basically. And so, yeah, we might get like Thracia or Genealogy. We have gotten them in the past in this slot. But yeah, nothing else to do but to get on our way. As always, if you like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz. To help support the channel. Only takes 5 seconds to subscribe, but truly does help the channel a lot. And I really do appreciate all the constant support. Alright, who is it? Is that FE4 music? That doesn't... Okay, I guess it is. Or is it Thracia? I have no idea who these people are, by the way. I just want to say. Okay, so it is Genealogy. Edian.
Please guide me.
Okay, seems to have some sort of warping, which is interesting. I mean, it's a healer, so she'll need to do a lot of things. We have some new A skill. Warp to an ally 5 space in an A. Heals enemy and then guaranteed Canto. Okay. So far, I don't really see a way to get through damage reduction, so I don't know how good she will actually be. I don't know, we'll need to take a look at this kit first. Okay, seems like we have a flash, or that's probably from Glitter of Light, actually, never mind. Okay, so I guess it's an Ingvi banner. I have no idea what this is. Mid-ear with the bow cav. Okay. Ooh, is that a source of Sly? Wait, hold up. I might summon for this. For my Ninja Lucina. Wait, hold up. That's actually so sick. I'm not gonna summon for this. Hopefully I can free summon. That would be nice.
For you alone.
I'm already super hyped now. Mid-ear, if I get you, you're going into the fodder bin. Alright, so this, assuming it's the same spots, this is our demote. Do. Okay, you might be Do, but you're not as cool as Do, if you know what I mean. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the demote. Speed defense finish 3 and attack speed gap 3. It seems like we have a special jump dagger. That's pretty cool. No, not a special jump, but a special acceleration dagger. Okay, so that's a little bit less cool. Okay, new attuned hero. Alright. Oh, it's Evelyn or Brigid. Evel or Brigid. Yeah, Brigid. Okay. Suzuki Rika. The artist looks really, really nice. Okay, I don't know why they're showing us Alphonse initiating. Maybe to just show how Alphonse is bad. Okay, tempo. Ooh, this is good. Tempo, that is actually a good echo skill. Having DR cut on an echo skill will just help with the nuking. Now, the question is, what is inheritance restrictions? Most likely, it's going to be restricted to infantries, which is going to be a bit of a shame. Because right now, there's not really any good infantry nukes. But yeah. What are you doing? Okay, so I guess it's trying to show that we have some sort of miracle.
Even with my stained hands.
Okay, that combat does not look promising. But the miracle is...
Give me strength,
if there's like miracle, then that will help with the survivability. Alright, interesting. Alright, rip the one Ira user that was really excited for Ira. Okay, it seems like I didn't see what demote we had, but honestly, I'm just more excited for Sly Sparrow to hopefully be able to free summon that for my Ninja Lucina, because that would be so sick. I need that skill. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these units. Starting with the healer, of course. All right, you're going to need... Okay, so the main problem healers have is that they don't have DR cuts. I forget, can healers learn tempo? Or at least infantry healers? I can't remember. Okay, let's just focus on Staff of Ingvi for now. Accelerated special triggered, Foe cannot counterattack, so we have Dazzling. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 5 spaces. All right, so we have the warping there. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by a unit, grants empathy, Canto 1, and the following status to unit and target ally for 1 turn. If unit initiates combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up. Okay, so we can have some sort of like Canto and guaranteed follow-up sort in addition to empathy. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot what empathy does. I'll look that up later. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to unit's attack res equals to 6 plus unit, 20% of unit's res at start of combat. Deals damage equals 20% of unit's res, so we have some true damage there. It does not include AoEs. And then also grant special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first. So we have some special jump. I think this is a first for a healer. At least I don't remember a healer that is relevant having this. All right, so that's cool. But again, we don't have any DR cut right now. Maybe Sway has something. Sway attack res. This is a new line of skill. If unit initiates combat or is within 3 spaces, an ally grants bonus to unit's attack res during combat equals to 8 plus the number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 2, max 12. And calculates damage from staffs like other weapons. Okay, wait a minute. So we have Wrathful, and assumedly we'll have Dazzling eventually later in the A skill. This is actually really, really good because this will unlock the B skill for healers to run things like Speed Res Tempo 4 that we have now and DR Cut. Because like one of the biggest issues with healers was that their B options were not that great because the B generally doesn't have a way to get through damage reduction, at least the ones we have. Their damage output was not that great. It's starting to get better with the Raffle Seal, but now with this, and assumedly we'll get a Dazzling line of A skills eventually, they could actually run good B skills instead of just like Dazzling or Wrathful variants. And so this is actually really, really good for healers. And I really like this direction, actually. Whether or not this will actually make healers good, it really needs to be seen. But I do like this design. It makes, because healers are kind of in a rough spot right now. Like we have good skills like Magic Shield and Ice Lock, but the main problem is the damage. So healers having a way to get the Wrathful or eventually Dazzling off of the B into like an A skill, I think will be very, very good. Because A skills generally are just about stats. So it's not too much of an opportunity cost to have Wrathful or Dazzling effects in the A compared to in the B. So yeah. Okay, let me search what empathy does. I completely forgot what empathy does. Give me a second, chat. Okay, so empathy is a status effect that grants where is it? Yeah, grants bonus to units all stats equal to the number of okay, so basically it just grants you more stats based on how many bonuses you have plus the number of penalties on the foe. Just in player team and enemy team in general, max is 7. So that's just basically a +7 to all stats buff. Okay. I see. All right. Starting off 2025 strong for healers. Like I'm very happy that healers have more options because again, healers have been struggling despite all of the skills. And I think offloading Wrathful and Dazzling to the A skill, I think, is really good. Whether or not Edian will be good or not, you probably want to swap out the B for, again, Speed Rest Tempo or something like that. We have the Scam Showcase here. I mean, that's a lot of damage, but we're going to need to actually test that out in combat to see if that actually holds against, like, actual Shield Fighter / Slick Fighter / all that Wild Fighter, etc., etc. Warping also is not as good these days because we have a lot of Warp Denial. and like Lin Ring to overcome that. So yeah, Rampart's Bow. Let's talk about mid-tier now. We have Slang, we have Effect Against Flying. At start of turn, if unit's HP greater equals 20%, inflict speed defense -7, exposure, and deep wounds on closest foe and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. All right. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater equals 20%, grants bonus to units all stats equal to number of foes within 3 rows or 3 columns that are in the unit, times 3 plus 5, max 14. So that's basically a plus 14 to all stats. Neutralizes units' penalties. Deals plus X damage, X being the number of foes within 3 spaces of target, including target, times 8, max 32. So maximum of 32 true damage, but does not include AoEs. Reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7 during combat, and that includes Braves. Okay. Number of foes within 3 spaces of target. How likely is that? I guess in something like Summer Duels, that's pretty likely because you're generally balled up. So you're probably going to get that max because you just need 4, right? So you're probably able to get that max plus 32 true damage. The problem right now is that there's no DR cut here. So this just gets eaten by like DR. And yeah, no Brave either. So the problem is like we have a lot of really, really good saves. And I think most competent saves will be able to eat this for breakfast. The flat damage reduction is not enough to survive against retaliation. So if the save retaliates like Attuned Hector or the Needhoggers, then you're most likely dying. So you only get 1 hit off. No special jump either. So you're going to have to see if you can get probably Deadeye. You have to run Deadeye if you don't have any DR cut to get through DR damage reduction. The fact that if only this like true damage worked on AoE specials, then we could have been cooking, but it doesn't. And so that's kind of unfortunate, really. I don't think this holds a candle to Ninja Lucina or Bernadetta, or even like Winter Shez, if I'm going to be completely honest. Not good. I will admit, like the exposure and deep wounds is really good for support. So maybe he has a role as like a mixed unit, for like supporting and nuking. The real question will be, is he going to be good as a nuke? That I'm personally have some questions on. So we'll definitely need to get this person in game to test that out. But with the saves and not really a way to get through Shield Fighter right now, or a way to survive against retaliations, I'm a bit skeptical. But we'll see. We'll see. It could turn out he'll be really good. These are just first impressions as always, but yeah. We know what Insight does, but the real star is Sly Swift Sparrow Inheritance. I'm so excited to free summon that to give to my Ninja Lucina. Like, oh my goodness. Dude, like this is like a generic enemy, and you only did okay. Like Shield Fighter would eat that up for breakfast. You need like, yeah.
I've washed my hands of the business. No,
all right, do.
Let's find something good.
What do you do? Helping Dagger. At start of combat is usually speaking equal to 20%. Grants attack speed plus 5 to unit. Grants attack speed plus X times 5 to unit. X being the number of allies with attack greater than or equal to 55 within 3 rows of the column center on unit, plus the number of allies with speed greater than or equal to 40 at the start area, max 3. I love like they go all of this and just be like, oh, it's just a max of 3. So like that's a max of plus 15 to all stats essentially. And grant special cooling charge plus 1 to unit per attack during combat. Okay. I guess it's neat, but I don't know. It's kind of whatever. Dagger. Dude, only 24 to a generic Fafnir. Dang.
My fingers are tingling.
All right, what does Brigid do? Let me know.
Yufel has been in my family for generations. It's the bow of the gods.
I don't know why they're showing Alphonse attacking into Brigid. Maybe like to display the miracle or something, but whatever. Divine Euphilel. Euphel? Slaying, effective against flying. At start of turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +6 inside it, and the following status to unit allies within 2 spaces of turn. Unit can move to a space. Okay, so we have orders. That's pretty nice. If unit initiates combat or within 2 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to units attack speed equals to 6 plus 20% of unit speed at start combat. Unit deals +X damage. X equals the number of bonus effects active on unit, excluding bonuses and penalties. Times 5, max 25. So that's a max 25 true damage, not including AoEs. Grants special cooldown count -2 to unit before unit's first follow-up attack. And disables skills of all foes, excluding foes in combat during combat. Okay, so we have a feud effect in this weapon. That's going to be very, very interesting. Yeah. So I think we were talking about this with like the Shadow or something on Satoshi's SDR stream. But we were thinking about like IS going to be like pushing feuds to counter a lot of the either bonus plus drives meta that we've been having right now, specifically like Seteth and the like. So this kind of seems to be like aiming to deal with Seteth, if I'm going to be completely honest, or like those types of teams that are like using a bunch of drives. So yeah, that seems to be what they're going for. Perfect attack speed is not just ideal anymore, but it's perfect. If unit's HP is getting to 20% at start combat, or if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +7 to unit during combat, and also if speed is greater than foe speed, neutralizes the effect that guarantees full. Okay, so we have no follow-up. All right. If unit's HP is greater than 20% at start of combat, and unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants an additional attack speed +3 to unit during combat. Okay, so yeah, this is like ideal. We know what ideal does, except the new thing here is that we have no follow-up. This is speed-based no follow-up, but we have full no follow-up here. And this is also something that I think we've talked about, that like no follow-up is actually really hard to slot in these days. So we are starting to see like guaranteed follow-up and deny follow-up actually mattering, because it is just straight up hard to get no follow-up when there's like a lot of other effects that you need to put in. Having this on the A is really cool. Now the question is, what other A's could you run that this is competing against? We know about like, so this is limited to infantries and armors if it matches the ideal skill line. So this is competing against things like finish. Can infantries learn the Sly skills? I don't actually know. I don't remember. I don't think they can. There's also Hexblade for those who are cool. No follow-up on the A, though, specifically for infantries, I think will be really, really good. It means that you don't have to have like infantry no follow-up or anything like that. So I think this will be a very decent option for infantry units, infantry ranged units specifically. So yeah, I think that would be cool. Okay, and then we have the B. I remember ... At start of player phase or enemy phase, if units within 2 spaces of an ally inflict speed defense -7, panic, and sabotage on closest foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. Okay, so we have a lot of debuffing support. If unit initiates combat within 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts speed defense -5 on foe, and deals damage equals to 20% of unit speed during combat, excluding AoEs. So we have more true damage there. And also, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 1 and foe would reduce unit's HP to 0, unit survives with 1 HP. Once per combat does not stack with non-special effects that allows units to survive 1 HP. Okay, so that was the miracle we were looking at. And then if unit initiates combat or within 2 spaces an ally, restore 7 HP. Okay, cool. So basically, the idea here is that this is trying to make you survive the retaliation of the saves. So you don't have to run things like Emir or Miracle, the special, to be able to get through. The main thing is that, at least from what I see, Brigid doesn't have Brave. So you'll have to run this with either Cordelia with Lin Ring or something like that. So you can get the Braves to be able to get through Shield Fighter. Now, unfortunately, she is sharing green, and Needhogger and Attuned Hector exist, which are very strong, especially base Needhogger. So we'll have to see how the damage does. This is something that we'll need to check in combat. But yeah, I do think she'll be a very strong nuke. It's just a question of will she do enough to be able to become meta? And that's something we'll just have to test out. I do think the debuffs that she provides will be very, very helpful in debilitating the team. I just realized there's no DR cut in here, like, at all. I guess that's what the echo is for, right? Tempo echo. We have full tempo, and then we have DR cut by 50%. Now, if I remember correctly, tempo is only inheritable to infantries, I believe, right? Let me check attack res tempo. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, it's only inheritable to infantries. So, I'm trying to think of what relevant infantries we have. I guess I'm trying to think of relevant infantries that do not have a perf. I guess that's a better way to put it. Because Robin, young female Robin, has a perf. Attuned. I guess you can put this on. No, you can't put this on Makai. She's flying. I guess you can put this on Tamara if you really wanted to. I'm trying to think what units would actually be able to be used this. Because it's infantry locked. And you can't really run a perf with this. Okay, I think we'll need to bring this to the kitchen because I can't really think of anything on the top of my head right now. Yeah. But no, it seems to be a very interesting banner. I will say, this combat right here does not look good, but, you know, these are scam showcases, so I guess it's fine. Yeah.
Even with my stained hands.
So I guess the idea is that you want to spam specials with the, the special jump on the follow-up attack. So you want like your special to pre-charge with the Creation Pulse. Unfortunately, Creation Pulse kind of sucks, at least in Summoner's duels. So you probably want to have some, like, I guess you can run like Times Pulse 4 if you really, really wanted to. But yeah, like some special cooldown support to help charge that. Again, in order to get through Shield Fighter, though, she'll need Brave. And with that, you'll probably need Ling Ring. But I think like you could make her work. And she might be strong enough. Again, we'll need to test this, but she might be strong enough to be worth using. But we'll have to wait and see for that. But yeah, very, very interesting. Do we know who the demote is? Let me check. Does Reddit know? I guess that's the question. Wait. Do we have a demote? Where's the demote? Chulane apparently is our demote. Okay. I have no idea who these people are. I just want to say. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I still don't know who this person is. All right, well, I guess for all the Genealogy fans out there, I'm happy for you. But yeah, I'm not really interested in these characters. I definitely don't think this is the most pull by any means. Like, you don't have to summon for this. I do think they'll be fine, but I don't know if they'll be meta, if I'm going to be completely honest. Again, this is initial impressions. But yeah, I don't know if they have the capabilities to be meta. We'll have to see how the combats do. But Yeah. Nothing so far to me stands out. The tempo echo is really interesting, but I'm trying to think of an infantry unit with no perf that can use it effectively. And it's kind of hard. Okay, let me actually take a look at the current SD data. You can use it on Hathran. Yeah, we don't have a lot of infantries in like the. I guess you could put it on Diamond. That would be really funny. And the daggers, I guess. No, dagger you want NCD echo or distant counter echo or something like that. You don't really want tempo. Tempo's more for nuking, and unfortunately, there's not like a lot of good infantry nukes right now that don't have perfs. So yeah, unfortunately, we'll have to think a bit more on the tempo skill. I'm happy that healers are starting to get a little bit better. It will remain to be seen if that skill can single-handedly make healers good. We shall see. I honestly am most excited for new Sly Swift Sparrow sources. So hopefully I can free some of that for my Ninja Lucina. That'll be super hype. But yeah, otherwise, I'm probably not going to summon on this banner. I was joking about summoning on this just for Sly Swift Sparrow, but yeah, let's be real, I'm not doing that. You know me. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed the reaction. Do let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this banner, whether or not you're going to be summoning. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz to help support the channel. Only takes 5 seconds to subscribe, but truly help with the channel. I really do appreciate all the constant support. And yeah, big shout outs to all the members of the channel. And without you, I wouldn't be here. But yeah, I really do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye, everyone.